Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Lioness Moon Intuitive Tarot. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a reading today for the sign of Aries. This is going to be for the end of June 2025. On this channel, Aries, we don't really read a lot of fairy tale fantasies. I specifically read tarot in order to understand timelines and be able to navigate through those timelines successfully. Keep in mind this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. All right, Aries, if you're interested in having a personal reading done by me, the information on how to obtain that is in the description box below. With all that being said, let's jump right in. All right, Aries, we're going to find out what the overall theme of this reading is going to be. We're going to do a feeling spread today. The theme of the reading today. I'm going to pull this card off camera because it does have some imagery that is not always YouTube friendly. Okay, so part of your theme has to do with compassion. So empathy, compassion, something to do with mystery, something that's not fully revealed here. We're going to find out more as we unfold this reading. Can we get a little bit more spirit on the theme of this reading, please? We've got a change in the wind. So there's something that's coming that's going to change, and blessed. You're blessed right now. All right, so let's get started. We're going to pull your person's feelings, their intentions, we're going to pull their feelings, how they view you, their behavior and actions, your feelings, the obstacle and blockage, the advice, and the outcome. End of June 2025 for the sign of Aries. End of June 2025 for the sign of Aries. Cut the deck in 3, so mote it be. Their feelings for you, Aries, is the Ten of Cups. That's a pretty good card to get. That one is Mars in Pisces. That is, this person sees you. So this is somebody who you potentially have as this is supposed to be a romantic love reading, honestly, but it could be anything. I mean, it does show up. Ten of Cups is somebody who sees you as their emotional fulfillment. Could be family. Could be somebody who you feel like is your family, or they feel like you're their family. It does look like you fulfill this person emotionally. This person sees you as, their perception of you is the Four of Wands. This is pretty amazing. So either you could be living with this person right now. This person could be somebody who you live with. You could be married to this person. It looks like this is pretty amazing energy. Their behavior and actions is the Queen of Swords. Okay. All right, so Aries, I'm getting that somebody is setting a boundary of some sort right now. Somebody feels like they need to live to their truth. We're going to find out what's going on here. What are your feelings for this person? We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Some sort of difficult decision was made here. There was a difficult decision that needed to be made, and it was made. And obviously we're going to have to clarify and find out what this is, because often the Two of Swords in reverse means sometimes it's a poor decision, but it doesn't have to be. It just means that a decision was made and it was a difficult decision. The obstacle and blockage, we've got the Ten of Swords. There's been some sort of betrayal here. The advice is the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse has to do with not taking inspired action, not taking action. And the potential outcome is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So some sort of confusion is going to be alleviated here, and a choice is going to be made. Or there's been a choice that's been made here, because I'm looking at your energy. This person sees you as somebody who somebody sees something amazing and very happily ever after energy here, okay? And whoever this is wants to have a stable foundation with you. but there has been something that has happened here, and it looks like, and obviously please feel free to reverse the roles, this is a general reading, but it looks like whoever this is that you're connecting to right now is feeling like they need to set a boundary of some sort, or feeling like almost like they need to cut something out, because there's been some sort of betrayal here. There's been there could be a painful ending happening here because of a choice that was made. Okay. The overall energy of this reading is the Three of Wands. That is Sun in Aries. This has to do with future stuff or having some sort of foresight. And it is influenced by the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles has to do with processing something over the course of time and gaining some sort of clarity with this Ace of Swords about what it is that is truly fulfilling with the Nine of Cups. So we are going to find out more as we clarify these cards. Something is unknown here. I'm getting that with the mystery card. There's something that's unknown. There's going to be some sort of change here. We do see the compassion, empathy card. I often associate that card with the Queen of Cups energy, so we're going to find out what is going on here. Your person's feelings for you is the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Why is the Ten of Cups here for Aries? Why is the Ten of Cups here? So it looks, because the death in reverse shows up. So there's been some sort of ending here, but it looks like there was an ending, but it looks like this person, so there is something that had come to an end here, potentially over a betrayal. But whoever this is wants to have this come back. They want a rebirth, and it does look like there's this. They do see you as somebody who they want to reunite with if you are in separation, or they want to reestablish something with you. But it does look like there's something that they have to say here, and there are boundaries that need to be set. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So this has to do with bringing something back and coming to a place, a stable place after things have felt like they've been very difficult. I'm seeing conflict and competition. There may have been more than one person involved here. I'm just going to read the cards as I see them. It just could have been general combativeness that had gone on between the two of you. But it does look like somebody is coming in to strategize after things. There was a failure here in this connection, and whoever this is feels like they miss you. They want to come in and communicate something with you, and it does look like they're taking a strategical approach moving forward. Can we get more on this for Aries? What's the situation for Aries here? What's the situation? You may have been in a legal marriage with this person, or there could, because I was seeing that there was a potential for marriage here. Or they may want to make this a legal marriage. They do see the Four of Wands. So for some of you, this person may want to marry you. But there could be something legal going on here too. I mean, the Queen of Swords is court card for Libra, and she's in the upright right now. And this could have something to do with just enforcing something here. But this person is seeing signs and synchronicities. About something that I am seeing the Ten of Cups, so this person is seeing something about wanting to try and make something better here after things have been really difficult. It is still showing up that things are very, very toxic here still, or maybe they want to try and smooth over any kind of toxicity that has existed in this connection. Your feelings are showing up as the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Tell us more about the Two of Swords, please, Spirit. Two of Swords. The King of Wands in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse. So it looks like there was... It's showing up for you, Aries, that there was some sort of separation here in love. We've got the Lovers in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you may have been interested in somebody else. There may have been another connection. The King of Wands can sometimes represent an energy of infidelity. Doesn't have to be, though. The King of Wands in reverse is a very is an energy of somebody who doesn't have a lot of true confidence, but kind of comes across like they do, because there's like that emptiness that exists in them. So that's what's showing up here, that needs to be filled with validation, but it's not. But it does look like some sort of poor judgment was exercised. It looks like you did something foolish. I'm just reading it because I am reading your energy. I'm seeing that it looks like you've embarked on a journey where you should have been able to predict the consequences of your actions before moving forward. This caused some major emotional upheaval in your partner. Again, please feel free to reverse the roles if you think it's the other way around. I'm just reading it as it comes up. When this person got clarity or learned the truth about something, they became very, very emotional over it. Okay? Can we get the situation on this? Ooh, we've got retaliation. For some of you, you may have decided that you wanted to go and move in a new direction because you were upset with your partner. It was almost like you had decided you wanted to retaliate in some way because somehow this person had upset you. And so you moved in there was a separation, and maybe there was a rebound, or maybe you were seeing somebody or talking to somebody else while in this connection. Because okay, so I'm seeing that there's this threatened feeling too. So there was this retaliation you felt, or you may have been feeling threatened by the fact that your partner was trying to retaliate against you. Obviously, this is a general reading, so it can be read in any of those ways, and it'll be correct for all of you in different ways. But it does look like you came together with somebody else as a result of being in this really unhealthy energy with your partner. This person sees you as the Four of Wands. That's their perception of you. They see you as their home. They see you as home. They see you as somebody who is familiar and very much feeling like home to them. They do see you as the King of Swords in reverse. It's showing up that this person sees you as somebody who is cold and maybe a little bit on the arrogant side. It's just looking like there's some difficult energy. They're seeing you this way because they learned the truth about something. There's some sort of decision that you had made in the past. It looks like there was a separation. It looks like for some of you, you may have made a decision to move into a new direction with somebody else. It does look like there's this potential where there was other energies involved. Whatever this is that they learned the truth about, like I had said, had caused some level of emotional derailment in them because they love you. There's a mutual love connection between you and this person. But I am seeing here that this person sees you as having kept some sort of secret, and that there's been some sort of resistance to all of this here. Can we get more on the Four of Wands? This person sees Aries as the Four of Wands. They're keeping notes. They see you as maybe keeping notes. So if that card can often represent that you are actually going to start writing something. But it actually could also mean that you're keeping track. They see you as keeping track of everything that has gone on in this connection. Maybe you have utilized that against them, or you've said things while the two of you are having issues with each other, like you'll bring up past events. Or this person may be keeping track of everything and may be doing that with you. Either way, and I'm not ever going to invalidate somebody who feels like something had happened in the past and they're still not over that. But obviously we need to learn to bring ourselves to a place of health, obviously, when we've gone through this kind of thing. They see you as somebody who feels like you were anchored down, weighed down, maybe felt like you were trapped in this connection, and that you had taken a gamble. maybe played a little bit of Russian roulette with this connection by making, and it does look like there was some sort of decision that was made that you may be feeling a little regretful over. So this person's behavior and actions towards you is the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? We've got the Ten of Cups. This person still wants this connection with you. That's certain. This person has the Ten of Cups in the upright showing up in both portions of their energy. So this person wants this connection with you, but they feel like they need to establish some sort of boundary, or they feel like they need to know the truth about something here. There's something they feel is kind of a little cloudy and unclear, and it looks like they're going to learn the truth about something. But there's been something over the course of time. Oh no, this person wants to be in a connection with you. Oh yeah, there's the Ten of Pentacles in the upright and the Justice in reverse. So this person feels like there's been something that has happened unfairly in this connection. And they want happiness with you. We've got the Sun to the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles all in the upright. This person sees forever with you. This person wants forever with you. We've got the Four of Wands in how they view you. They view you as house, home, familiarity, happiness. We've got the Sun. This person wants this connection with you. This person sees you as somebody who's solid and stable with the King of Pentacles, but they do feel like there was something that has happened that was unfair, and they want to know the truth about this. You may be dealing with a Libra. I'm just going to say, because I'm seeing a lot of Libra energy also in their energy, so I'm just making sure I point that out. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Or no, sorry, why is we're going to get the situation, on the Queen of Swords. This person is still very, very focused on you. They may be looking at you online, or they may be focused on the fact that they feel like you may have been searching. You're going to have to take that as it resonates. But okay, so we've got time here and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's something about either learning something in time, or over the course of time, something has been established as far as understanding, or there's going to be something over the course of time that this person is going to learn about with regard to the truth. But when they come in, their behavior and actions is to know the truth about something. They're going to try and maybe even grill you a little bit about what really happened here. Why is the Ten of Swords here? So your obstacle is that there may be a painful ending coming in, or some sort of betrayal. We've got the Sun. Something's going to come to light about juggling. I am getting that there is more than one energy in this connection. There's been more than one energy, and somebody's still feeling like they're a little in the dark about it. We've got here we go. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Temperance in reverse, and there's the Four of Wands. So what I'm getting here, Aries, is that, and there's your energy with the Emperor, is that your obstacle right now is that there's potential to be a very painful ending no matter what. So Spirit is saying that if you were indeed debating moving in a new direction, it is in your best interest to gain some level of foresight as to why it was that you wanted to do that. Okay, there's something that you need to gain enlightenment on with regard to why it is that you wanted to do that, because there's some sort of major imbalance that you were experiencing in your home life with this person. Okay. Can we get the situation for Aries, please? Can we get the situation? Because it does look like it's showing up that there's a change. We do see the Three of Wands also in the overall energy of this reading, of this connection. Obsession. Somebody's obsessed here. Okay. Okay, so here's what I've got, okay, Aries, is that if you are in a connection with somebody who is, because I saw that Temperance in reverse, which is often my Wrath card, and now I'm seeing triggers. Now, if you don't normally feel that way outside of this connection, this is something we need to come to terms with then. We need to understand what it is that's triggering you to put you into that state, because once you get triggered into that state, that's when we start obsessing over things, getting obsessive about what it is that's causing this problem. And you may have started obsessing about moving in a new direction and didn't know how to do so, but it does look like the two of you have unconditional love for each other, and it's potentially there is a potential that this can be rectified. Now, if it's important to you, Aries, that you do bring this back, there's something that Spirit is saying you need to come to terms with regard to the energy that you're dealing with here, that triggers something in you that throws you way off balance, and it could be specifically anger, okay? Because whatever this does makes you question whether you even want to be in this connection. And it looks like there was some form of retaliation that had taken place here because somebody felt threatened, and it looks like it was you. So the advice here is the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't want to say too much about that until I get the clarifier, because that can be anything. It can be, it's a little nebulous right now. So let's get more. Why is the outcomes? The Seven of Cups in reverse, which is your outcome. That's it. This is what Spirit is trying to say to you. You're still in a state of not really having come to terms with something here that caused you to want to do whatever it is that you did to cause the upheaval that has taken place in this connection. So we need to come to terms with that. There's some sort of confusion that has occurred here that we need to overcome and understand. What I'm getting here too, Aries, is that there may be something about this connection that is uninspiring to you as well. There may be something about being involved in this type of connection or in this specific connection that kind of removes a certain level of inspiration for you. Like, you may be normally a very inspired person and normally take action, or this could just mean Spirit is trying to tell you that if you have been in a more, like adventurous, and the Knight of Wands can also be somebody who's very thrill-seeking. If you've been in that kind of energy, you may want to consider toning that down and like I said, coming to terms with gaining clarity on what it is that caused you to do what you did in the first place. We do have the Page of Pentacles here, so there may be an understanding that you may have children with this person. I'm just going to say that is a child often, or that you could be dealing with some childlike mentality here. What I'm getting here is that, like I said, okay, so the Hermit in reverse is and we've got the Magician in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, there's the Hermit in reverse. We've got an energy that is very much isolated and not taking accountability here. And also, the Hermit in reverse is my oh woe is me card. I am a perpetual victim. I'm always the one who's being victimized and hurt here. So I don't know if maybe there's something that we need to gain clarity on about that kind of energy being involved. I don't know if that's what you're dealing with or if that's the energy you've been in, but it's almost like you may be feeling like this is a very unfulfilling situation and you're staying in it because you just want to avoid creating disaster here with the Tower in reverse. Because there's some sort of shape-shifting going on here. I am seeing the Magician in reverse, where the reality, it's almost like your reality, or somebody's in this energy of making their true reality sound another way or look another way in order to fit a narrative that suits an agenda. Okay. And it looks like something, there's got to be some sort of, like with that Seven of Wands, I'm seeing somebody who needs to stand up for themselves. I'm getting that somebody's avoiding a tower here because they're not standing up for themselves, being in a connection with somebody who may be, like I said, there's isolation. Because I'm getting that whoever this is really wants a connection with you, but there's been some really unhealthy energies here. Yeah, there's anxiety. There's some sort of anxiety. Somebody's anxious about the fact that somebody had access granted. I'm reading that right now as somebody is worried right now. And I'm reading it as your person. Your person believes, they don't even know for sure yet, that you have been involved with somebody else. Okay? And that you may be moving. So if you're already living with this person may be concerned that you're moving away because you have allowed yourself to be accessed by somebody else. All right. Oh, the Seven of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Justice in reverse. You've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups. Ooh, we've got the Ten of Swords. There we go. There's that Ten of Swords. So what I've got, okay, so I did see the Magician in reverse, and now I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. And it's beside the Justice in reverse. So there's some sort of strategy, and it looks like it's specifically rooted in deception to alleviate some sort of confusion. But what I'm seeing here is that it's not truthful in order to make this connection work. Because it's almost like I'm getting here with that Page of Cups that there may be some sort of messages of sweetness or of an apology of some sort so that we can keep this connection alive with the Ten of Pentacles. Let's make this something forever, but there's still this lingering ghost here that we're not dealing with. And it's almost like there's some sort of concern that if you were honest about this, that this person would decide it's over. You know, I have to block and it's over with the Ten of Swords. So what's the situation here, Spirit, for Aries? This is in the future. So somebody's going to, if we're not honest about what happened here right now, this person's still going to find out. The truth always comes out. It's in time. There we go. The future and time. So Spirit is saying in time, the whatever it is that's causing confusion for this person, and it's showing up as it's your person, they're going to find out. So we are, like I said, you are playing, if you're trying to make this work under false pretenses, we are kind of playing Russian roulette with the connection, with the gamble card. So it does look like there's some sort of something that's unknown here with mystery. There's some sort of change that's taking place here. So Spirit is saying, and I'm getting here, like whoever this is, like I had said before, I often associate her, that compassion card, with the Queen of Cups. I saw your person show up as the Queen of Cups in reverse. This person is very, very emotional over not understanding what's really going on here. And it looks like there is a change coming in, regardless of what ends up happening. So it's almost like we either have to be integritous and honest when this person comes in to find out the truth, or we try and strategize our way into having this forever situation that's going to come out in the future anyways, and it's going to make there's a way to be able to navigate this and still try and save this connection. I truly believe that, but it's going to require you to be honest. Because if this person finds out that you weren't honest, this is going to be a very difficult situation to navigate through afterward. Not that it isn't already. So we've got the Three of Wands. Let's go back through this. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I said, now it's showing up future. Okay, so this is the future. In the future, this person is going to have to look back and actually process what had happened. They're going to have to look back after gaining some sort of clarity about what it is about some sort of immediate gratification, it looks like, that somebody had gone towards. So Aries, that is your reading for the end of June 2025. I appreciate you for staying till the end. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. And until I read you again, take care and bless.